Hello, this is Group 7, and our group focus on Uber acquiring Postmates, and that's our strategy in the spotlight. So a little background introduction about it is first off, Uber Technologies Inc., also commonly known as Uber, is an American company that offers vehicles for hire, food delivery, package delivery, couriers, freight transportation, and through partnerships with Lime now, electric bicycles and motorized scooters as well. The company is based in San Francisco and has operations in over 900 metropolitan areas worldwide. It is one of the largest providers in the gig economy and is also a pioneer in the development of self-driving cars. In the United States, Uber has a 67% market share for ride sharing, and Uber is estimated to have over 110 million monthly active users worldwide. Postmates is an American company that offers local delivery of restaurant prepared meals and other goods. And Postmates was launched in 2011 and is one of the many on demand delivery companies in the United States providing delivery from restaurants to stores. Uber will acquire food delivery service Postmates in a $2.65 billion all stock deal intended to give the ride hail company a much needed jolt. So what happened during this acquisition? Well, first off, it occurred on July 6, 2020. And as I said earlier, it was for $2.65 billion. This deal expands the food delivery business that has surged during the pandemic. And then the companies intend for the deal to close in the first quarter of 2021. Plans to run the business alongside their food delivery business. They'll have drivers delivering for both businesses, which means there'll be drivers for the Uber ride side, and then they can also do food orders as well. Uber failed to acquire Grubhub, which sparked the deal with Postmates instead. And Grubhub was acquired by Europe's takeout service, and it's called Just Eat Takeaway. And that was a $7.3 billion acquisition. Okay, so here's the strategy. So since the COVID-19 pandemic, most of the food delivery business has been a severe downfall in profits. And it's pretty understandable just because so many restaurants were closed all around the world during this time. Postmates app will continue to run separately after the acquisition, but it will be able to tap into a merchant and delivery network combined with Uber Eats. Uber says this will mean more for like restaurant options and for customers. Postmates deal should allow Uber Eats to become more efficient and have lower costs and increase options for consumers as well. And Uber hopes that with the pandemic, indoor dining is going to remain closed, and that'll result in more takeouts, which is making this merger more worthwhile for Uber. And by purchasing Postmates, Uber can improve its market share by 37% from its current position of 29%. And obviously, Uber is trying to chase a majority of the market share. The wider business model requires a lot of like subsidizing in order for Uber to make it really grow. So taking out a competitor somewhat reduces the costly competitive pressure. Some like common questions would be, will the acquisition of Postmates be beneficial and successful for Uber? And how about in the long run? I personally believe that the acquisition is going to be very beneficial and successful for Uber just because now they're tapping into the food delivery market and they're kind of expanding their market for consumers that use the Uber app as well. And then another question would be, would Postmates app will continue to run separately from Uber Eats after the acquisition because Uber thinks it will attract more customers? What do you think? Do you think Uber is right? I think that Uber is right. I don't think that it would be correct for them to just completely shut down the Postmates app as well, because there's a lot of consumers who would prefer the Postmates platform over like an Uber Eats platform or something like that. And You know, if you're Uber, you wouldn't challenge the consumer and their comfortability. And since they own both, it doesn't really affect Uber if they run on two different platforms. And that's about